What is that keeping you away to not go for it? Ask yourself that question. What is that keeping you away to not go for it? You might get the answer, whatever is that. And whatever is that which is keeping you away to not go for the coaching is the only reason to go for the coaching.
Would you say, when you say health and wellness and coaching, when you put all these things together, it has a lot to do with your physical health, your emotional health, as well as your mental health, and your, in terms of being physically fit and being emotionally capable to face the world. And that's what I think, in terms of, do you also end up guiding people as to what steps to be taken, or tell them exactly what will be done, or is just helping your your coachee or your client more of a self-realization and understanding, just guiding them in that path, or do you actually have like an action plan and steps for that as well?
That's a great question, Anush. Thank you so much for asking this question. I do understand, that people do come to us thinking and having this perspective that we might get some guidance. And they do tell us, and whatever I'm experiencing currently too with my clients, that, like, you tell me what to do. But that's not what we do. We don't have any steps. We do not tell client anything. Client decides for himself. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of the coaching, that when client is done with the session, or client is about to leave the session, client himself feels so amazing about himself. And that's the beauty there. Something that I spoke about, that I always enjoyed, making the other person feel special. It's like when client sees that he had the answers within himself, and he was able to actually explore that and get some direction, which nobody really told him what to do, and he figured it out. The client feels extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. So we absolutely don't tell anything. Yes, we do have some tools which helps client to reach there, where he gets what he wants. Those are the tools. Those are not, we don't give advices or suggestions and stuff. Yes, until we feel that probably, sometimes client is going through a lot. And when client comes to you, he would share, and he would just go on, and he would just talk about it, and could feel, a little bit overwhelmed at times. So just to maybe channelize a little bit, we can probably keep a coach hat aside, and just, probably give that a little bit of comfort to them. But that also we ask. That's not very often that we are. So that's not one of our coaching practice. It doesn't even help much. But yeah, like at times it depends upon the client.
Okay. What would you like to tell people who are listening to you right now and who are still not sure whether they need to be coached, or are not open to the idea of being coached, and probably feel and don't even realize that they need to be coached, and they feel that there is something else out there that is supposed to help you? What would you like to tell them? Like, why, coaching, what can coaching do for them?
Again, it's a very, very good question. Well, I can go on and talk about coaching and how it is helpful and what it can do to you. But I think that's not what anybody wants. See, whenever we do something, we do with the intent, and probably we try and understand that how much is the risk involved in it, right? Mostly, all of us, all adults, we just understand the risk factor, and then we do it. Here also, let's just treat this as diet, that what kind of risk is involved? Like, what do you really have to lose? Do you have something to lose? What is that keeping you away to not go for it? Ask yourself that question. What is that keeping you away to not go for it? You might get the answer, whatever is that. And whatever is that which is keeping you away to not go for the coaching is the only reason to go for the coaching.
Right.
And I'll just repeat that because this is what I felt. So whatever keeps you away to not go for the coaching is the only reason that you should go for the coaching. So once you're able to figure that for yourself, I think because you have nothing to really lose.
So you're basically saying you have to keep an open mind, and what you really need to understand is that nothing bad can come out of it. And if you can actually derive something positive out of the experience, the only person that benefits is the person who has been open to coaching.
Absolutely.